for 1 or 2 family homes. So this is not a rollback or an exemption. It is a blatant cash and housing grab at the expense of the most vulnerable New Yorkers, and that is not right.
That ain't right.
So I'm a homeowner.
I want to be clear. Local law 18 isn't what made these listings illegal.
Local law 18
if a homeowner was making income,
right now.
Fight! Housing is a human right. Fight! Housing is a human right. Fight!
Housing is a human right. Fight! Housing is a human right. Fight! Housing is a human right. Fight! Housing is a human right. Fight! People love the profits. Oh, the rent is too damn high. Damn high.
We can see your greedy side. Airbnb, you can hide. We can see your greedy side. Airbnb, you can hide. We can see your greedy side.
My name is Khalil Gordon. I'm the Executive Director for Met Council on Housing. We're actually celebrating our 65th anniversary this year. So we've been around for quite some time. Finding a home in our city is already incredibly difficult. And now with Airbnb and other real estate investors, they're making it even worse.
I'm Robert. I'm with the Legal Aid Society. Hey! We work with tenants that are in housing court facing eviction. We work with families that are in shelter trying to leave shelter. The families that are in housing court are an extreme number. Housing court is bursting at the seams with families that can't leave substandard housing because of a lack of availability. The same thing exists for the people in shelter that are unable to use vouchers that are made available to them in order to leave shelter. What they're facing is an unprecedented housing crisis where the vacancy rate is the lowest that it has been in over 40 years. So we have a situation where they already are people who are not able to access all of the housing stocks because of the voucher limits and need to have as much availability as possible. They need to have the full range of housing that should be available to them. But they cannot do that because that housing is off the market and has been for a number of years because of the short-term rentals. We want to increase the number of housing that's available to them. We want New Yorkers to be able to remain in permanent affordable housing, seek affordable housing, to be able to move from substandard housing, and they cannot do that because practices that limit the housing that is available on the market. So we are hoping that the City Council acts to not support these bills and keep housing available to people who need housing, New Yorkers who are the lifeblood of the city, who work here in the city, who have been in the city, and who are in danger of being pushed out. So please,
yo, my brother, let him talk.
Hello, let him talk. Think about the New Yorkers that are in shelter and that are in housing court. Thank you very much for your support.
You guys, thank God that you have your home. So
Yeah.
your home.
Got a voucher, my fiance in a nursing home, homeless. Got a voucher.
We are people too.
We are people too.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
I've had my home for over 35 years.
Shame on you.
The hotel lobby does not care about tourists.
We hide for our rights from the hotel. They're not
Yeah. Shame on you. Shame.
Tenants not tourists. 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 Tenants not tourists.
And I'm going to bring up our friends over here too. We're all mad, we're frustrated. Those in power have not seen our pain. They haven't seen our grief. They haven't seen that some of us have made really, really hard decisions. Right? Some of us know that our Christmases might look a little light for what we're bringing home to our children. Right? This thing, I want to say for right now, is communal. Okay? Our pain is communal. Right? And I think those who have the most amount of power have actually been private equity firms, have been multi-billion-dollar businesses, who have done a good job of pitting people of color against each other. Right? And I know we have some work in massaging and talking, and I'm hoping building to do together. Because I think at the end of the day, all we want, I think all of us can agree,
It's got to be your volume on your phone, baby.
a New York City that we can wake up, pay the bills, send our kids to school, pay rent on time, pay our mortgages on time.
Tengo volumen alto.
That's all we're trying to do. Right? The people who we are fighting are the ones who have the money.
Yes.
Guys, labor unions are made up of people. Corporations are made up of stock. They're made up of shares. They're made up of taking our data. Which is intimate of what this country has done to us.
People over profit.
People over profit. People over profit. People over profit. People over profit.
People over profit. People over profit.
If you do anything today, what are you going to do? You're going to call your council members. They need to hear from tenants. They need to hear from us. They need to hear that we know that they can do more to help all New Yorkers. And with that, thank you so much for being here this morning.